Moms, let me in. Anal Jesus, like Jesus, but with the anus in first. Hey everyone, I'm Abby Shart. Welcome to Abby's Kitchen. It is almost Mother's Day, so in celebration, I want to bring you a special mama and baby themed Ridiculist. Yes, we are back again, and if you haven't watched some of my other Ridiculist videos, you should check out the playlist right here. And don't forget to subscribe to get a lot more crazy shit coming down the pipeline in a few videos to come. First up is Nursery Water. So most parents probably remember that in the first 4 months of life, it's recommended that you boil any water that you're giving to baby to make formula. And this new Nursery Water is apparently a convenient way to skip that step, except for it's not. So if you look closely at this, it's basically just bottled distilled water with a cute baby's face on top, of course, and a higher price tag. $17 per gallon. Naturally. It's also not sterile, so theoretically you still have to boil this water for babies. Is it a marketing ploy? Yes. And potentially more problematically, it's another piece of plastic in our landfill. So mamas, let me tell you, you can skip the overpriced water and save your money and our environment. Next. Okay, so next is the Babypod Vaginal speakers. I need some vodka in here. So here's what we know about this. Imagine for just like a hot minute putting an earphone up your vajayjay while pregnant and then hooking it up to your iPhone and letting your baby rock out to T Swift. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Because it's never too early to start grooming your kid for their first talent show. Just asking for a nice yeast infection. So apparently, according to research, by the 26th week of pregnancy, a baby in utero can respond to intervaginal music, which is what the earphone is, by moving their mouths and tongues as a form of early communication. And the thinking goes that this may stimulate language early on. Well, honestly, as a science and a music buff, this sounds pretty cool to me. I'm like rocking out on the science here. But I have to say, $150 for this earphone, or like vagina phone, I guess, seems like the epitome of extra when it comes to baby gear. I'd be pretty embarrassed to like put this on my baby registry, just saying. Grandma would be like, what the f? This generation, we didn't have no vagina pods. We just listen to Mozart. Now, I think it's easy for us moms to feel like we need to buy every educational device and book and toy out there to help our kids get ahead, but like, they're not even born yet. Let's give Tiny Tim like a hot minute to chill the out, and he's got a whole life ahead of him to study Mozart or Zeppelin. Move along. Amber teething necklaces. There's a lot of these ugly ass necklaces online that are basically promising a lot more than just a fashion statement for your little one. So according to the internet, these necklaces are made out of Baltic amber and apparently release succinic acid, which is then absorbed into the bloodstream to act as a natural analgesic for swollen, sore gums. Fans also claim that they help control drooling and inflammation of the entire neck, ear, throat, digestive, and respiratory systems. All from a $17 necklace. Not surprisingly, there's really no research to back up any of these claims. And if you're thinking, hey, what's the harm? It's worth a shot to avoid toxic pharmaceuticals. Think again. The American Academy of Pediatrics warns against infants wearing any jewelry of any kind, especially those with teeny tiny beads like these ones, which pose a perfect choking and strangulation risk. So what is a better, safer alternative that is just as natural for teething? Honestly, you could try one of the millions of silicone teething toys that are available out there. Lots of cold stuff like frozen bananas in a mesh feeder often works really well for me. Or, of course, lots of cuddles and love. Yes, teething happens, and it happens a lot, unfortunately, but I would rather be safe than sorry. Next. Okay, next is the Prochild Diaper Alarm Baby Bluetooth Smartphone Connection Urination. There's a lot, this got cut off. Connection urination, that's how they've called it. Okay, so next on the Ridiculist is the Prochild Diaper Alarm Baby Bluetooth Smartphone Connection Urination. The title needs work. But basically, for $38, this is described on Amazon as a diaper alarm for busy housewives. They're selling me on it already, to protect your baby's bottoms. So you connect your smartphones to check your baby's urine patterns on our calendar. Essentially, it's a little wearable device that is Bluetooth 4.0 technology that attaches to baby's diaper and alarms mother when it's time to change their nappy. Sounds great? I've seen a lot of these kind of products online, most of which are defunct, but I'm kind of surprised that they even got greenlit in the first place. First of all, most diapers now that I'm aware of have an indicator strip that let you know when they're wet. So unless you're like letting baby hang out in one wing of your house and waiting for your text update that it's time to go without even looking at him, it's kind of obsolete. Second, especially in those first few months, babies need their diaper changed a lot. And in my experience, babies don't like their diaper being changed. So you've got to do it fast. And the thought of having to not only take off clothes and put a diaper on, but then also strap one of these devices on while your kid is losing their seems like unnecessary torture to me. Not to mention, I don't know if I like the idea of Bluetooth technology hanging out anywhere near my kid's junk. I mean, cell phone manuals actually tell you to keep your cell phone away from your gonads, which have literally no protection from the radio waves. So this seems to me like a rather unsafe idea. I am all for parenting shortcuts, but this one seems like more of a headache than a hack. So I'm taking a hard pass at this. Next. So next on the Ridiculist is this Chummie baby Lasso. Like this kind of lasso. Honestly, whoever invented this has never changed a diaper. So the baby Lasso is supposed to control and reduce your baby's movements so you have both hands free to clean your baby. As a mom of a very active 1-year-old who often uses diaper changing opportunities as a way to practice his dance moves, this sounds quite promising and exciting to me. However, when I actually think about the logistics involved, I realize what a joke it is. First of all, if you think wiping your kid's ass is hard, try keeping him on his back while you actually try to tie his legs up into these harnesses. Unnecessary. Next, these harnesses dangle the legs down. They don't spread the legs open like the stirrups at the OB. And newsflash, any blowout is going to require you to spread those cheeks, move the balls around, and get into every little wrinkly skin fold to make sure you do a proper, thorough job. And third, as one of the commenters pointed out, hilariously, this harness positions baby's legs right in line with our tender, milk-filled breasts. The perfect baby shower gift for adding insult to injury. Next. And finally on the Ridiculist, Teepees. It's a dick hat. It is a chapeau le nice. Teepees. So cute. And it seems like everyone is trying to make diaper changing easier out there. But in my limited experience as a parent, I would say that changing diapers is like the easiest part of parenting. Everyone is cracking jokes about how much it sucks to change a diaper, but you know what sucks more? Breastfeeding, colic, sleep training, a sick baby, just trying to entertain a goddamn 1-year-old when you're exhausted. I love being a mom, but seriously folks, there are bigger struggles and hurdles ahead. Okay, so these are surprisingly popular as I've already seen them on a lot of moms' baby registries. However, as a boy mom who's been peed on and shit on a lot, I can say that having to strap a dick hat on every single time I change a diaper would be a hell of a lot more of an inconvenience than having to change my shirt every once in a while. Honestly, I think being peed on mid-diaper change is a bit of a rite of passage for us moms of boys, and does not even happen that much. I've had way more diaper leaks than I have had full-on water fountain style whizzes while I'm changing a diaper. Let me let you in on a tiny tip from a relatively inexperienced mom. The key to a painless diaper change is speed. And if you have time to trap your kid's schlong in a cone without getting pissed on, you have time to fold the diaper on without having to then wash something else. Moms and dads, you can save your money and your time and just work on your diapering speeds. Well, moms, I think it's safe to say that there is a lot of crap out there that we do not need, when I think our list could pretty much be narrowed down to an occasional massage, a nice dinner out with the hubby, and of course, lots of coffee. So if you love this video, be sure to give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment below with some of the most ridiculous things that you've seen on the internet, whether it's mom things, baby things, any other wellness product. I want to hear about it for a future Ridiculist episode. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time on Abby's Kitchen. Bye!